to the esteemed High King Theoden of Rohan. I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn, chieftain of the Dunedain of Arnor. Many years ago I served under your father, King Thorongil, under the name Thorongil. We rode and fought together as blood brothers. My scouts report that the men of Rohan have crushed the traitor Saruman and his army of orcs and wildmen in a chain of devastating battles. My lord, I assure you that the deeds of the Rohirrim have not gone unnoticed by the free peoples of Middle-earth. In a time of shadow and darkness, the stories of the marshals Theodred and Eomer shine through as a beacon of hope. My lord, you are aware that we Rangers of the North are sworn protectors of the free peoples, yet our numbers are few and our enemies plenty. In the north, the remnants of the old witch realm of Angmar are amassing under a new banner, a servant of Sauron. In the east, goblins control most of the Misty Mountains and have been spotted raiding the lands of Holland. In the west, troubling reports from the dwarves of Ered Luin. We have reason to believe they are siding with the enemy in exchange for the dwarven rings of power. My lord, I am asking you to ride north and help us fight back against the spread of evil. We would be forever in your debt. Arise, riders of Theoden. Give us a glimpse of the hope you have brought to your own people. Hello my friends, and welcome back for episode 8 of our Rohan campaign in Third Age of the War, Divide and Conquer. I do apologize if there is some slight background noise. I have my fan running in the background because there's currently a bit of a heat stroke going on at Belgium today and pretty much the coming week, which, if you know me, you know I don't deal well with very warm temperatures, so it's going to be a lot of fun the coming week. But that said, it is also heating up a little bit in Middle-earth because we are sending over, although there is snow in the background, but we are sending over a rather large cavalry section, and that's just the beginning of course, to the north to assist our allies, the Northern Dunedain. Not formally our allies just yet, but that's just a bit of paperwork that we'll be sure to fix. Alright, music and volume are all the way up. So, I have made my choice. We're going to attack the Goblins of Moria and in a way help out the Northern Dunedain. They will have more time and more manpower to spend on Angmar. My borders will be more secure. Bree will also be a little bit more protective because, you know, the Northern Dunedain are fighting Angmar. It's just kind of a dominoes effect. The High Elves will also have more time to deal with these Goblins, which are also the Goblins of Moria. Same faction, but a little bit more spread out from the rest. So we'll deal with the southern ones, they'll deal with the northern ones. Then the Anduin Vale also has a lot less to worry about. They can focus a lot more on Gundabad. That means that Erebor is less to worry about, and they can focus more on Dale. On Rune. I hope they won't focus on Dale. That would be pretty damn sad. So you can see, if we just take down the Goblins of Moria, it should create a bit of a... Is that the butterfly effect? I don't think it's a butterfly effect, but a bit of a chain reaction with regards to all the good factions in the world. Alright. Eomer, take your cavalry down south for just a little bit, as Galmod will take over the command of Hillmens Rest. I don't quite trust the men of Enedwaith, but that's okay. We'll get the extra reinforcements in from the cavalry, then we can send some down for retraining. As we are getting more and more roads, it should be easier to get our men where we need them the most. I think it's not a bad idea to just get stables wherever we can. Culture is catching up rather quickly. The stables are very good. Do we have stables in Eisenrun? No. Fulberg, I think we're building them there. So in 3 turns, yes. So let's already get the Rohirrim there. Izigard, can we get more of those lances? Yes, we can. Very nice. Let's get the Masons Guild House, and that's most of our money spent, as we are spending money like crazy. More Rohirrim to send north. Now in Aldberg we'll also get the necessary buildings because... and to the Thanduin as well, because we want to get cavalry on these sides as well. We want to just be sure that whenever we need cavalry, we'll have cavalry. Cavalry is king, really. Alright, we're just kind of blasting through our turns. The Rohan speedrun, as some people have called it, but I'm not trying to speedrun at all. It's just the way the game is going rather smooth. Alright, you're going towards Mataram, which is there, and then we'll go a little bit more south to Kant. This music's going absolutely nuts. Let's see, Arthurdane. Where was I sending you? I was sending you towards Yogg-Sagunnabad, but I guess we should kind of pass by maybe a Numenas or Fornost to maybe formalize our friendship with the Northern Dunedain. Okay, any more diplomats? A lot of people have been asking about the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, but I do not need an alliance with the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm to get the script going, or I can't make it quicker by allying with the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. The Glittering Cave script only applies to the Dwarves of Erebor and Ered Luin. They don't care about the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, which is also a faction that will benefit a lot from us taking down the Goblins of Moria. I'll end the turn and just keep talking though. Oh yeah, the guild. We'll just accept it again. The Pole Turners Guild. Or, I think it was Robbie who said it, that he accidentally read it as the Pole Dancers Guild, which... I mean... It could also boost the morale of the men to have a Pole Dancers Guild. I know I wouldn't be opposed to it. That's okay. The Princess of Rohan isn't here, so I can just talk dirty like that. No, please don't do that. What do they call it? Locker room talk or something like that? Don't be like that, okay. Life advice from Izzy. There was one guy who recommended that I should make life advice videos. I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm really the right person to be doing that. Again, these bloody guildsmen just do not give up. I'm not interested. How many times do I have to tell you? Alright, horses, keep moving. Soon we're on the roads. We can move a whole lot further. Hillmens rest. Okay, just making sure we're building in our border regions. Hammerstroke getting the stables. Roads in Eisenrun would be nice, so it would be better if we had like a direct road to Hammerstroke. It takes a really long detour here. Oh, actually, yeah, it takes a bit of a detour instead of going straight, which is annoying. But maybe connections are really cheap. They're cheap money. Same with the land clearance. Dorwinian and Guldur at war took them long enough. Eisenrun has stables, good AMS hold as well, very nice. So let's get the Master Mason's Hall. And then let's see, let's also get the Master Mason's Hall, just to get it in as many places as possible. There are some people who get triggered that I still have the one unit of Yorlong Spearmen in, what's that place called again? How could I forget? Dunharrow. But they don't really serve a purpose at the moment. I guess I could send them north, sure. If that makes people happy, then I'll happily acquiesce that demand. Or request, I'll call it. I have no idea what they're trying to do, Ered. But yeah, we're just moving that cavalry up. We got one more unit coming over as well. Where is it? There it is. So they should arrive in a couple turns. Then we have a very healthy cavalry army that will just have a field day taking down the goblins of Moria. I think I should get my spies more in that area. We'll keep the spy here at Londair Suduri, just to keep an eye on what's going on there. You're up north. Keeping an eye on Soloniac isn't too bad. They have Turtwine as well. Yeah, the Northern Dunedain really need our help. I do believe they would fall without us. Western Peaks. Alright, you're in a pretty good spot. Byrig. Okay, Shaktrak is still around. I mean, this army, though. The other army, the faction, he had tons and tons of wargs, which made it a little bit annoying to fight. But this is just trash. This is 20 units of trash. Or 19 units of trash. My cavalry would just slaughter them. It wouldn't even be, like... It wouldn't even be a battle. I wouldn't call it a battle. I'd call it a slaughter. Done and proper. Oh, yeah, that's you. And then there's Austin Ethel over here, which I would probably donate to the High Elves. I don't particularly care much about it. I'd rather have Byrig and then maybe Khazad-dûm East. Austin Ethel can go to the High Elves and they can rebuild the Gwaith Myrdain. Although I'm not sure if the AI can actually do it or is very inclined to do it. I don't think they're smart enough to get that population growing as quickly as it needs to grow. But of course, in case you don't know, the Gwaith Myrdain does give access to the Ered Smiths, which are, I do believe, the strongest infantry unit, not counting Sauron. I don't think anything else can beat them. There is, of course, with version 5 coming a new unit for Ered Luin. I forgot what they were called, something Belagost Guardians or something like that. I think they might be better than Ered Smiths, depending on the fighting conditions, because they're a pikeman unit. In a full frontal attack, they would beat the Ered Smiths, but if the Ered Smiths can attack them in the rear and don't have the full benefit of their pikes, then the Ered Smiths would work. It kind of depends on, you know, because a lot of people have also asked, hey, you should do a video comparing all the units, etc., etc. It's hard to compare a cavalry unit with an archer unit with an infantry unit, for example. They all fit different niches, and even two, infantry units can also fit different niches. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to do that. I thought there was another settlement here, but I guess someone else holds it. Oh, the dwarves arrive! A glorious day, my lord. Many dwarven pilgrims have arrived at the Hornburg, and work has begun on establishing the colony there. Their masons have set to work, and the stone shines brighter than ever before. Through talks with their leaders, we have learned they believe it will take around 3 years for the full extent of their population to be reached. This news is welcome indeed, but many of the inhabitants of the Westfalls have been grumbling about the colony. We should tread cautiously lest we spread discontent. Who would be angry? Ered? We are the Westfold. That's us. Whatever. Dwarven friend. Oh, look at that. And then we also have A mining advisor. Oh, that's actually really useful in Izzy Guard. So do we already have an upgraded building here now? The Glittering Caves? Caverns of Helm's Deep. No, it's still... Oh, you now have the negative happiness. So I think 3 years is 12 turns, I believe? So in 12 turns we should have the max population. Alright, let's move you also to the Foldberg where it bugged out again. Snowball, Rogberg, Onodrith. I need to go to the Foldberg where the bloody... the stables take one more turn. Okay. So be it. Although... maybe I should send... maybe I should spread them out a little bit. At the Hornburg we'll probably have more... yeah, more men available. Very good. So they're all going to be fully retrained. That will make them rather lethal indeed. Oh yes. Okay. Oldburg. Mason's Guild House. We want all the Mason's Guild Houses. It will speed everything up. Rockburg. Let's get the chicken farming there because we want to get that upgraded to a town. City Thunderween getting the farms. Good. We'll get stables there as well. I mean, most of my border areas will become true production centers. And I just cannot trust the goblins anymore. I just cannot do it. Okay, well, I think I'll just stack up the cavalry already. Maybe send... can I send Theodred down or will the people get very angry at Tharbad? I can keep it under control. Send Theodred down but try to avoid those goblins. Then Theodred and Dorohedrim can team up. If they want to try and take Hillmens Rest, so be it. Although I don't want to lose Galmod. Angmar and Dwarves of Ered Luin are at war again. Okay, because we were kind of like doubting the allegiance of the Dwarves of Ered Luin. But they do still seem... well, they're kind of neutral now, so... I almost said they do seem to be on our side, but just because they attack Angmar does not mean at all that it's guaranteed they're on our side. Alright, let's end the turn then. I'll see you all back on turn 47. Oh. I'll see you all back on turn 47. Alright, and as expected, the Goblins of Moria have declared war on us. It seems it was only a matter of time anyway, so... he's attacking both Hillmens Rest and Theodred's Glory. I'm not sure where that army come from. They must have snuck past here, because I completely missed them. So probably put a spy around that area. So what do we got over here? We have a sizable cavalry force. Lagur. Well, his army isn't that impressive, so I'm considering sending Theodred back to assist in this battle. Then Hillmens Rest is under attack by a much larger force, though again, question remains. Thing is, I can probably park him close enough for them to reinforce if they besiege and attack Hillmens Rest. So I think I'll do that. Park the cavalry right next to him, so they can reinforce. And I think it's worth risking quote-unquote risking, Theodred to march on Theodred's Glory. He needs to defend his namesake, you know? Or not his namesake, but his tribute. Like these guys, I just don't know what these will be. If these are trolls or anything of the sort, I'm scared. If these are all wargs, I'm scared. But they probably aren't. General's Bodyguard, also nothing to be worried about. 1022, with no special abilities going for them. They're not armor piercing, they're not skilled against mounts. Yeah, they're pretty trash. Yes, my lord. 1229. A little bit of a difference there. You know what, let's go for it. What do you feel, Lagur? Mountain Orc Hunters, well equipped though, well armored. Which leads me to believe they might actually have captured Khazad-dûm, although I think I would have noticed that message. Orc Uruk Overseers, pretty easy to kill, so we need to focus on killing the General and then the Uruk Overseers, and that will make it a pretty easy win. But I shouldn't rest on my laurels just yet, and I will see you all on the battlefield as we take on an army that's about 10 times as large as ours. Well, not 10 times. 7 times. Muster your courage, men. We actually have a bridge battle, which I don't know how to feel about that, because my reinforcement's coming in from the other side. And again, they don't seem to be too interested in pushing. I'm not sure. If I'm not mistaken, they only have a couple of javelins, but no archers. We should definitely be able to outrange that javelin men. Without a hit him archers. Okay, so Theodred just kind of hold there. We'll send in the hit him archers. Probably to try and take down the general, I would assume. Maybe, actually, Mountain Orc Hunters, probably, because they're armor piercing, and they probably don't have any armor themselves. I don't know why, but I feel really, really confident. I don't want to get too cocky. That's something that has bitten me in the ass a great many times. Veterans of the channel will know two things. One, that I have a very big speech impediment and I just sometimes stumble over my own words. And two, that I often become too cocky for my own good and it ends up biting me in the ass. So let's keep an eye that they're not crossing the bridge. You never know what happens when you start shooting them. Sometimes it like gives them a trigger to cross the bridge. That's far. Oh, they're dropping really quickly actually. Yes, he's crossing. He's sending in skirmishes. Let's pull back a little bit, although the skirmishes won't actually fire or throw their javelins from the bridge, usually. Urukovasi. That's actually a pretty cool looking unit. I really like it with the wolf's heads. Very cool. Or I assume to be wolf's heads. Alright, Theodred, be happy. Don't worry. He's sending it over. Okay. Alright, go ahead. I'll happily wait for you to pull back most of your men and then charge whatever remains on this side of the river. What's this? Snag skirmishes. Excellent target. Once they're done crossing, we're going to charge them and devastate them. Let's keep an eye on the cavalry, make sure to cycle charge, pull you back lancers, pull you back Rohirrim. That should be a devastating charge. Oh yes. Theodred as well. Oh yes. Shame they turned around at the last moment, it could have been even more devastating. Alright, pretty good charge I'd say. That's already 20% gone. Nice. Of which mostly peasants, so can't say I'm too bothered by that. Oh, hello, General. You're charging me? No, you missed the memo. I'm charging you. To make sure my micro is on point. Charge them there. Charge these guys there. The overseers are actually pretty far away from the rest of the army, so their morale bonus does not apply. I think they have a double morale bonus. If I'm not mistaken, just existing gives them a morale bonus. Also, why is my captain the peasant unit? And also when they start singing, which honestly, if I was in the army and my commander would start singing, I'd be not very corralled to keep fighting. I'd run away screaming. That's just me, of course. Oh, look at that. The difference between a peasant charge and the Rohirrim charge is quite staggering. Literally. Look at that, mountain orc hunters. They have like no armor themselves. They do deal good damage. They're kind of like a light berserker unit in a way. Nothing comes close to the actual berserkers that of course Isengard uses, but they fulfill similar roles. And is he now crossing again with his general? Yep, seems like it. 9% for 41%. You can call me cocky, but I do believe I have this. Watch me just kill Theodred. No. We're not killing any special generals in this campaign. No, I'm not saying that. That was just a joke. I take it back. Because otherwise people are going to be like, oh no, you promised. When Eomer and Theodred both die in the same battle, somehow I'm not allowed to stack them in like the next episode. Oh yes. I mean, with cavalry, they can sometimes die really randomly. It can happen. But it shouldn't happen with our guys, seeing as they're that well armored. But it does happen. I've seen people lose like Imrahil on a random charge. Sometimes when you charge, you just lose a unit for no reason. And sometimes that is your general. Doesn't happen often. It does happen. Alright, pull back. You guys need retraining badly, but it's more about sending a message in this case. Boom. Very nice. Alright, let's keep this up. I mean, I do respect their tenacity to keep fighting. I expected them to be running a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Well, it's mostly because of the Urukovasirs, really. But there's a whip, there's a way, lads. I mean, I don't think there's any channel on YouTube that is a better example of where there's a whip, there's a way. Only YouTube, though. There are other websites where I'm sure a lot of whipping also happens, and I don't really want to get in between that. It is a niche I rather not fill. Okay. pull you back. Talking about niches, I still find it really surprising that my Mordor video has now reached over 100,000 viewers. On a niche mod, it's a sub mod. You can call it niche. Oh, it's no longer a sub mod, but still, it's a pretty niche mod for a niche game that's 16 years old, 14 years old. I'm not quite sure, depending on if you count kingdoms or not. And it has over 100,000 views, and that's insane. And that just goes to show how good of a game Medieval 2 was and is, and also how good of a fan base and how good of a world Tolkien has built with The Lord of the Rings. And if you put those two together, you just get magic. You just get magic, It's quite amazing how good this mod is. I can't stress it enough. And I think a lot of people kind of take it for granted, but this mod is brilliant. It really is. It plays like it's better than some AAA games that come out today in terms of fun and replayability and attention to detail and stuff like that. And I think we really have to thank the modding team for that. Galu and everyone else that works on the mod. Because Galu is very much in front of the scenes, the others are mostly behind the scenes. But yeah, mad respect for them. Okay, where is that general actually? Because I very much would like to kill him. Let's just draw swords together. We'll seal that again to Aragorn soon. Uruk overseers. Yeah, can we get rid of them? Oh, he's just standing on the bridge. He's crossing now. We're just kind of fighting them in the rear, which is rather easy. Just pulling back. Is that Mountain Orc Hunt? That's Mountain Orc Hunters. Oh my god, he's running down my captain. Oh, captain, my captain. Let's pull back with the Mountain Orc Hunters there. It's so annoying that he's using the bridge to like constantly cross back and forth. Alright, run the skirmishers in there. That should rout him. Now that the overseers are dead, you definitely notice that the morale is not what it used to be. Alright. And now just imagine having the cavalry force that I'm sending north currently. This is peanuts, this is scraps. I'm just using whatever I had laying around. I have an elite, well-trained army coming in. Well, they're not better trained than these guys. These guys are proper veterans, but they're just more of them. There is strength in numbers, my friends. Alright, stupid general. Stupid general. Who's this? Oh, I thought you ran. That's okay. They're gone now. You're chasing me. He's going back and forth on the bloody bridge. I can't charge on the bridge, mate. So can you stop doing the back and forth stuff, please? It's proper annoying. Maybe I can send you over then, so they won't do the back and forth all the time. Charge the skirmishers. That might just be a quick rout on them. Oh, they are standing and fighting. Oh, there we go. We're both on the same side now. All in this together. The Horn of Gondor. Still the best sounding horn in all the land. Oh yes, just turn around for me, would you? That's a dead general if I've ever seen one. Okay, well it's a little bit tankier than I expected. Do not cross. You son of a bitch. Can you stop going back and forth on that damn bridge? I can't charge here, you know that. You're using it against me, because that's pretty mean. I mean, he has to cross, right? Let's just chase him on, like, the back foot a little bit. No, he's going... Oh, listen to me. My god, this is an annoying fight. Stop using the damn bridge. It would be cool if this was a custom battle map that featured, like, Thorbad, actually, like, in the background. That would be quite cool. Alright, let's just let him cross. And then just go ham on him. Hello there, did you order the cavalry charge? Oh, you sure did. Asshole. Man, that goblin is really tanky. Just does not want to die. Come on. His friends are dying rapidly. He's trying to charge my other cavalry units. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not running. Get that guy. Get that general. Beautiful. Nice. Alright, so we lost about half our men, which... Oh, what? I can't count. 205, 107, 29%. Does that not take the heals into account? I thought it always did take the heals into account. I guess not. Lost all the scouts, they healed. Hit him, yeah. Hit him archers, yeah. Not ideal, but still. I mean, we were horribly outnumbered and we absolutely crushed them, so I really can't complain. Alright, I'll see you all back on the strat map. And let's execute him. We don't need the money. Alright. There were some people who asked me or recommended me to gift Theodred's glory. My god, they're really unhappy even with Theodred in there. Oh, wait. Where's Theodred? Did he just disappear?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Your orders, my lord.
He seems to be bugged out.
Yes. With honor. Making camp here.
Yes, my lord.
I know I said I wouldn't do cheating, but can I just, like, reset him for a second there?
Your orders, my lord.
He can't actually go inside the settlement, which is
With honor.
very annoying.
Yes.
Your orders.
Just doesn't exist.
Yes, my lord.
What the hell's going on? I'll just end the turn and hopefully that fixes it. Let's just save on Rohan backup just in case. I don't want to lose Theodred to a bug. I've never had this bug before. Very odd. Anyway, we protect the Theodred's glory. And some people asked me or recommended me to donate it to the men of the Northern Dunedain because they of course can rebuild it, etc, etc. Yeah, I don't usually donate lands. It's not really my kind of playstyle. So, maybe, but for now I'll use it as a forward base of operations. We kind of need it here. And it's a very nice chokehold to have as well, especially once we conquer, or once we go to war with Enedwaith and we hold Londiad and Siduri, that crossing as well. Then if they want to attack us, they have to go all the way around to Ostenethal, you know. It's a useful settlement to hold. So let's get the Master Mason's Hall, just to speed everything else up. Let's hope they attack us at Hillmens Rest, and we can just quickly take care of them with our supreme cavalry force. These guys don't stand a chance. And then march to Byrig as soon as Eomer is ready. Which should be soon. We can now retrain these lads. These lads are retrained, so they can already go to the Foldberg. Very elite men right there. And we can actually get some more horses, although they will take a little bit to train. Trait increase, Prince Theodred the Fearless, Prince Theodred the Invisible. They've got war on us, we all know that. Oh yes, our lancers are ready to go. And we need to check these northern regions. Lancers, go north. You go north, we need more horses. Town of the Just, Armory, could be useful, I guess. What's my building income like anyway? 120, so we just negate that. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I think mostly because Town of the Just doesn't have walls, so what's the point? If they want to take it, they can take it really easily. But what I do want is more money, honestly. Where is the best place to get it for me right now? Let's see, Snowborn, we could get the mines there finally. Yeah, let's get the mines in Snowborn. We could get one more tier of the Master Mason's Hall, but I think we've already shaved quite enough of the price. These Yawning Archers are probably better suited in Tirith Anduin. You know what, maybe I'm better off building something here. A port would actually be really nice. Let's get a port. Oh, let's maybe get the Master Mason's Hall first. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so Theodred's Glory, we have lifted that siege. Let's hope they immediately attack us. Because I just want to have a fun cavalry battle again. If not, then we just have more troops coming in and we will attack them. And Eomer will arrive soon, he can take over command. And then march on Byrig. We might split the extra cavalry between Theodred and Eomer. Send some of these men south to retrain, or wait for the stables to be done whenever they're done. But we need more culture for that first. Alright, I'll see you all on turn 48. Oh, and again. No wait, actually, before I say that, I need to remember to move my diplomat. It's something I've forgotten quite often, and it's actually a pretty good boon to do so. Because we can sell map information to Kant. Hello, my evil counterpart. You're bankrupt. Okay, I'll just ask for a K then, which you probably don't even have. Oh wait, you do. Okay, nice.
Very well.
Very well. Well, I mean, we can go all the way to Harad, why not? Maybe get extra missions for that. And let's also try and talk to Fornos, the Halberd of the North, and get that alliance sorted, perhaps?
No, we
I really want to be allies, man. Just part of the role-playing. Come on. Let's just formalize this.
Well, that seems
I'll try again next time. At least I have extra money. And they like me more. The Elves like me for trying, so thank you. We can actually get the Master Masons off that as well. Alright, I'll see you all back officially now on turn 48. Oh, yes! And again, the enemy's doing exactly what I want them to do. And they're like, oh, the bounce power is in our favor, 2-3, or 3-2 in their case, we got this, easy, easy. But what they don't realize is that that's 772 very pissed off Rohirrim. Very pissed off, mind you. Ready to go to war, ready to crush this rabble. Shaktrak will kill first, then go for the Uruk Overseers, or maybe vice versa, that order doesn't really matter. So he's trying to besiege us, so we also have the benefit of doing a siege battle. We just need to wait for our reinforcements to arrive on horseback, and then we can just crush them. Alright, I'll see you all on the battlefield for what will be a very fun battle, I'm sure. This is actually a pretty nice settlement type to hold, because there is one very large benefit to it, and that is those towers and those walls can only be accessed from one side. So if you park your units, or well, not in this case, but in this case, they can't attack you here. So if you have units here, those towers will be active for a very long time as they try to push their way in. So I'll definitely put my Hillmens there, because they're also pretty capable in melee. Put them at the rear, just to give as much time as possible. They can keep firing on the enemy. They are using ladders, but that won't matter too much. We'll have the axemen holding the gate. And then I think I'll have the Yawning Archers just fighting from on top here. I think they might actually be able to do quite good damage. I will sally out the general right away. He can already start doing cav charges whilst waiting for the other cavalry to arrive. Hopefully they arrive quickly. Coming in from that side. Coming in from the hill. Oh yes. It's almost like a Gandalf moment. Random Rohan bodyguard stands alone. Not alone. Rohirrim! And then they arrive. Oh yes! Ride of the Rohirrim! Very nice, very nice. Uruk Overseers. Let's go hunt us down a warlord real quick. He's sending in skirmishes and the like. Oh yes, we're already doing quite good damage. Rohan isn't exactly known for its archers, but they'll do fine. Actually, you should come from... Wait, you're coming from this side. So if you could come over like that, that'd be perfect. Is he flinging shit at me? Oh yeah, he's shooting stuff. Uruk Overseers. Oh, the wargs are trying to hunt me down. That's good. Let them follow me. We can easily crush them real quick. Oh, we lost one already. Bloody archers, man. Even the shittiest archer unit does decent damage. Oh, we have so many Rohirrim archers. They're gonna do wondrously. How are we looking, lads? How many did we already kill? 4%. Admirable. Admirable indeed. General must be somewhere in this mess. I'm not quite sure what he is. That's alright. I'm not gonna go fight the siege tower there. Curses. Right, charge the wargs, kill them early on. Hello, sons of bitches. Oh, good charge indeed. Now pull back. Rohirrim archers! Alright, now we need to do some heavy microing. Then archers, if you could go fight on the Goblin bodyguard, that'd be excellent. He's chasing me exactly as planned. Hillmens are fighting on the walls. Excellent, that's where they want to fight. Those Orc fighters do not stand a chance. We have the tower going nuts. That's 6% already slain. Rohirrim archers are coming in range now. Rohirrim are charging in. Bit of a meek charge, but they are coming from all sides now, so that's pretty nice. Alright, they need to actually set up first before we let them charge again. Fire away, laddies, fire away! The lone Rohirrim stuck in there. Oh, I think that's the captain actually, which sucks. Not that I think they'll row, but might happen. rather have the captain alive for a little bit longer. He's trying to get out though. Please make it. Please make it. He's so dead. Right. Annoyingly enough, they are actually getting a lot of forces in the city, which does limit my cavalry a little bit. And again, already killed 20%. Can you actually get in position? I thought I told you to run. Why is it taking you so bloody long? Alright, Yording Axeman. You are a capable force. Orc fighters do not stand a chance against the Hillmens. Just my hit him are not really doing that well. Yep, there goes our captain. Literally one of the first units to die. Amazing. That's alright, they shouldn't break. Emphasis on shouldn't. Oh, and the general came out to play. That wasn't enough room to charge. Pull back. He's trying to push up. My axeman cannot hold. Don't rout. Do not rout. You are men of Rohan, you do not rout. But that general must die. Sooner rather than later. Ooh, my axemen are dropping very fast. Alright, Yording archers actually go stand on the town square. Pull back. Let him push back. 34%. This is not ideal, I will admit. It's not going as smooth as I would have hoped. It's also not going horrible though. Just that general needs to die. And he's dropping, don't get me wrong. Just can't afford to have that main bulk in the settlement. That's going to be a real bitch to deal with. So let's make sure the Yording archers can stand in there. The Hillmens will hold. This is what they're trained to do. They're not the walls of Helm's Deep, but my god, they will still defend them with their lives. Come on, my laddies. What are you doing back there? I forgot to move you. Bugger. Goblin bodyguard is there. He needs to die. That will make my life so much easier. He's all bloodied up. If he dies, that army will rout. 100%. 100%. Alright, kill those stupid wargs. Oh, there's so many of them, but still, we can get an easy route like that. That general needs to die right the hell now. Oh, why is he so tanky? Come on, man. Come on. Let us draw swords together. I think that's spazzing out. Go back. You lot. Charge that man. Kill that man. Yeah, it's just an annoying battlefield for us. At least they're not pushing too hard. The Hillmens are holding. Make sure you're facing the right direction. Get some rest on the town square. Overwhelming that goblin bodyguard there. Though it's still not enough. Come on. The general needs to die. He's starting to push now, which is not what we want. Yes. Yes. And now we can just envelop them. Go after him. Get mass routes going. Good. This is where we break him, lads. This is where we break him. Right, push back. Oh, they're starting to lose their morale very quickly now. They're all pulling out, yes. Though we're losing way more than I would like. Although, again, only 20%, not too bad. But we need to get back into the city. That's the problem. And there's still a lot of goblins between us and the town square. And although these guys are not the strongest, my guys aren't the strongest either. I could try, you know what, I'll send a force through a different gate. Come here. That might work. So we're more likely to get in the settlement that way. This way is pretty blocked off. Oh, bugger. We have time. We have time. Keep moving, you two units. I need you that as soon as possible. Alright, we're making good progress. Good, good, good. What an annoying fight. If only the cavalry could have arrived a little bit sooner. But still, we're going to kill them. We're going to rout them. They're down to 70% dead. Only 30% remaining. Yeah, that's what we wanted to avoid. 6 minutes should be plenty for us to get the cavalry in there, though. Well, we still have men there. It's just not enough. Thing is, it's a little bit silly, but if I lose now, that general's dead. Because you might think, oh, just pull back and take it back some other time. You don't need to win right now. But I do, otherwise my general's dead. Even though he's out. He's on the outside of the map. He would be dead. Shall we just maybe send in the rest of the cavalry to just go attack? We might be able to rout them. No, we won't be able to kill them, but we might be able to rout them. Building cap. We have taken the walls again, which should demotivate the men inside. What's taking you so bloody long? Get in there. Seize control of that town square. Men. We're making headway. We're making headway.
The enemy is no longer in
yes.
command of the city.
But we lost a unit. And we need these guys retrained because they're already going to be pretty badly botched up. That's okay though. The next battle should be a siege, a field battle, which our cavalry is a lot better at. I know. We just can't charge here. That's the problem. We can't use our main strength. We can sandwich them, however.
The enemy is no longer in command of the city.
And they'll never take control of the city as long as we just keep. Yep, they're routing. Chain reaction. Break them all. Yes! Good job, lads. 27% is a lot, but I'll take it. We crushed a big army. A very big army. Okay, a lot of men should also heal. Should probably invest in the stables here, just to get them retrained, otherwise it's going to take forever. Although I could do some efficient merging and probably only have like 1 or 2 units to send home for retraining. Okay, well, there we go. Let's see how far we are. 95, that is plenty. Let's take a look at the results. 24%, okay. Who killed the most? 255, the Ording Archers. Oh, that's really good. Alright, pretty impressive. Way more than the Hillmens. Good stuff. That unit's gone though, but they killed the most. Alright, pretty good results, but yeah, not an ideal battle for the Rohirrim, but still. We just killed 3,245 goblins. Pretty good stuff. Alright, well obviously we're just going to execute them. Goblin trash, go back to your hovels. Whatever you can call it. Your holes in the ground. Disgusting filth. Should still be a nice amount of money. Grimbold! Sure. Theodreds, again. Not now. Take Byrig. Oh, gladly. Are there any armies I need to worry about right now? No, Byrig is a pretty safe grab. Right, let's send these infantry already over to Byrig. They will be the garrison. Extra to hit him. Alright, let's do some efficient merging. Let's first figure out the unit size of the different units that we are going to merge. So that is Rohirrim. Well, let's start with the Rohirrim Archers, which is 76. Let's do some quick maths here, even though I'm very bad at maths. This doesn't really help that. 76. We should always merge from the best unit to the worst unit, so we can just merge everything. So now we have 4 healthy units, and then you can be sent home for retraining. Let's send you to Hammerstroke, so we'll have stables there pretty soon. Alright, then we have the regular Rohirrim, which, what is their max unit size? Probably something similar. Always need to check though. 83. It is different. 83. So I should be able to. I'll have to do it like this then. And then these 9 can be sent home to Hammerstroke. We did lose the XP, but that's okay, we'll get it back pretty quickly. And then these guys, we'll just do it like that. And although, yeah, let's send them back to Hammerstroke as well. Bada bing, bada boom. And we actually still have a pretty healthy army, especially with these lads coming in. Is Theodred healthy again? Is he still bugging out? I don't know how to fix it. He just doesn't exist anymore. Alright, let's try something. This is very annoying. What if I teleport him? Would that fix him somehow? I just don't know what happened with him. Remove character Theodred. I don't want to lose Theodred, man! He's cursed. No.
Yes, my lord.
He just doesn't exist.
Your orders.
It's like he's both in the settlement and not in the settlement.
Yes, my lord.
I have no idea how to fix this. I guess I'll have to spawn in a new Theodred. But that will mess up like faction air and all that kind of stuff. If anyone in the comment section has an idea on how to fix Theodred, please let me know. Maybe I should move him in a different settlement? No, I can't move him in any settlement. What about a fort? Can't attack with him either. He just doesn't do anything.
Yes, my lord.
What if I give him a unit? No, he just teleports next to it.
Yes, my lord.
This is really strange. And it might mean that Theodred's glory will revolt, which is just bullshit, because I'm going to put him there as a governor. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, anyway. Eomer. Can I send you north yet? Oh yes, with a very well-trained army. And then you can go to Hillmens Rest. These guys, yeah, you go home for retraining. Good stuff. They're already rioting. Oh, bugger. Bugger, 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 bugger. Bugger. Have I said bugger yet? It's just really annoying that out of every general I have, it would be Theodred that just completely freezes up. He's no longer usable. Take these mines. Eisenrun. Farms. I think we're building in most places. Farms. I could already besiege like Byrig with just the general, but I don't think that's a good idea. So we'll take Byrig, then we'll go to Ostenethal, just kind of pushing them out. It's not going to be too difficult, to be honest. Very good stuff. Although Enedwaith is, of course, getting a bit cheeky. Yeah, you know what? I'll actually just quickly pause here and see if I can find any way to fix Theodred. So I'll just be back in a minute. So I can't seem to fix it. And I don't want Theodred's glory to just go rioting because of it. So what I'll do... This sucks, because I really wanted to not do any cheating or anything with the sword. I'll just like teleport a random general to Theodred's glory to just garrison it, so they don't go rioting. How about you, Harmer? Might actually see some use then, because you're a pretty cool unit. So I'll just teleport him over just to govern. And then what I'll do with Theodred is I think I'll move him along towards the Goblins of Moria. With a bit of luck, he might get attacked, and maybe that will somehow fix my problem. I'm not sure, but it's worth a shot in my opinion. I also can't construct any watchtowers with him, I don't think. Yeah, I just can't. It's a really weird bug. I just don't quite know. Is he on my list here? Done and proper, soldier 0. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Yeah, I'm not sure, maybe if they attack me or something and I would draw, I get the... I've never had this before. If anyone does know a fix, do let me know. I'd be very, very, very happy to hear it. Alright, well let's end the turn then. Let's go do this. And actually... Diplomat...
Yes, my lord.
Let's make the Northern Dunedain like me a little bit more.
It's good to... The pleasure was all ours.
The pleasure was all ours. And let's see what happens. With a bit of luck, they attack Theodred thinking he's a tasty snack, and I can just somehow get him unbugged. But yeah, I don't know what's causing it. I have had a bug before where if you teleport a general that's in a settlement, he becomes invisible. But in this case, Theodred isn't invisible. He just doesn't have a banner and doesn't have soldiers. So at first I thought maybe the game thinks he's in Theodred's glory, but in that case, the settlement wouldn't be rebelling. So he's like nowhere and everywhere at the same time. It's very strange. Please attack me, goblins. Ah, shame. We'll just have to go for Byrig then. Or maybe I can force him to like reinforce a battle or something like that. I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's a very strange bug. Very, very strange. F off. Not now.
Yes, my lord.
Like, he can't attack either. I can't give him soldiers. If I park him here, he should get attacked, right? It doesn't even block that guy, really. Very strange. Alright, let's already send over the cavalry to besiege Byrig. The infantry will arrive later. Eomer, where are you? You're on the way. Okay, that's good. I will send the infantry, they'll just be a tad bit behind. Oh, you need to see a doctor, man. You look really sick. Athruk the Bloody. And some goblin archers. Shouldn't be too difficult. Then over here. Yeah, he's no doubt gonna attack me. Screw you, Enedwaith. You're actually just really annoying. If you attack me now, I swear to God, I will turn Eomer around and he will come after you. And I will not stop until you're all dead. Should probably get some more units then. Should probably invest in some infantry, actually. Now that I think about it. Although I actually can't get like anything better than Yawning Spearman and Yawning Axeman. It's just not worth it right now. Let's just get more horses. Don't change your winning team, eh? Let's see. What do we want? A market would be nice in Edoras. AMS holds. Let's get roads there. Hammerstroke. Got the stables. Very nice. And get oh, actually no. Let's wait for these guys to arrive so we can retrain them. Retrain the lads. Yes. Do I need to pull the skirmishers back even further? I thought I could rain them here, but guess not. What do we want to build? Well, nothing apparently, because we have spent all our money. Ruin and Dale are at war, finally. Took them long enough as well. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll end the turn and see what happens. Maybe we'll get him unstuck somehow. Anything else we need to check? Don't think so. You come on over. Come on over to Tiritanduin. And I'll end the turn there, but we'll just keep talking. Because I like talking. Talking's fun. Oh, yes, we'll get it. Yeah, I've just never had this bug before. Really don't know what's causing it. I've tried resetting the character, I've tried teleporting him, I've looked up on the Discord if anyone else had the same bug, but I couldn't find anything that really matched this description. Just people having the bug that I explained, where you teleport a guy and he's just bugged out. But I didn't teleport him, so I don't know what the problem is. But let's hope they attack me, if they can attack us. Maybe I'm just completely invisible to the enemy as well. That should be a tasty snack for them, though. They're not taking the bait. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to lose Theodred like that. That would be horrible. So perhaps there's a way for him to... Okay, so Khan stays with Mordor. Okay, that's good. That's good. Otherwise Mordor would have too hard of a campaign. Yeah, they just don't want to bite. I'm just thinking off the top of my head if there's anything else that I know that might work, but... What if I send a spy... Oh! If I send a spy to join Theodred army, the game crashes. So I'll be back in just a second. Alright, we're back at turn 50. So, yeah, let's not do that. The game just doesn't know how to deal with it. They're like, what? Error does not compute. Well, we know there's an army still around these parts somewhere. Oh, there they are. Hello, Captain Drangu. If I'm not mistaken, Drangu is also one of the custom generals you get when you're playing as Angmar. Well, I would like this army to have a general, but then Hillmens Rust doesn't have anything. Again, Enedwaith is buggering off. I think I'll just plop Eomer down for a little bit, just to keep him in the area. Pop down some watchtowers. Just cannot trust these damn Enedwaithians. Is that even a word? Enedwaithmen. Men of Enedwaith, let's call them that. Let's build some stuff here to make the people more happy, so we can actually pull out Galmod at some point. Let's start with the Mason's Hall, that will speed everything else up. We'll take Byrig with the captain, might even get a Man of the Hour out of it, but probably not, because we have such large numbers. Usually you get them more likely in clear victories or heroic victories. So. Let's get the mines then, we'll finally start doing some mining, although it's not really our expertise as Rohan. But hey, anything that brings in money. And let's take Byrig! With the one ram we have, Othrug the Bloody, and one unit of Goblin Archers. Shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, let's save the game. Let's still save it on Rohan backup, just in case we need to revert to Rohan to fix Theodred. Which, hopefully not. Alright, I'll see you all on the battlefield.
We bring the battle to the enemy.
Alright, time to ram this gate down and kill the goblins inside. The Hillmens are already firing, but I don't think they'll hit the wide side of a barn at this rate. Although, maybe. Who knows? This guy had an unfortunate arrow to the head accident, which... Well, I'm sorry, but... Alright, let's send in there. Hit him. Starting with the archers, we'll just move him round to the back. I want to send in the spearmen already. Maybe they can actually shut down... Yeah, go for the archers. Oh, lagging my game up like crazy. We'll leave the infantry behind afterwards, once we're done. That's basically the only use for infantry we have. Garrison duty. Alright, let's come on over. Shut down those bloody archers. If you archers could fire on their archers, then my archers on horses would be quite happy. Yeah, these spears are still gonna get slaughtered. That's okay, they're keeping the goblin archers busy. And these lads can come over. Hello there. Look at that number dropping. Look at that number dropping so fast. And the spearmen are doing what they're supposed to do, just holding the line. So I can't really complain. Let's see if the Goblin Bodyguard also dropped that fast. Slower, but still pretty fast. So. Can't say I'm too concerned about it. Although our spearmen are also dropping, probably because of some friendly fire going on. That's alright. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Come on. Gothuk, or whatever your name was. It's the Grim Reaper. I have come for you. Actually, you know what? Maybe just move back the spearmen. Oh, they're routing. That's actually good. Route. We can take care of the rest of them. Don't forget you're on skirmish mode, lads. These guys forgot they're on skirmish mode. Oh, no. That's because you're out of ammo. If you're out of ammo, you pull back. And then we'll just bring in the missile cav. Oh, guys. They just don't know what to do. If you could stop fighting for just a second. Throw those javelins. They should do a lot of damage. Come on, keep flinging them. How are they still so bloody tanky? There's still so many of them. Well, it's a relative term. Fling those javelins. Oh, because you're missing most of your shots. If you hit, you do a lot of damage. But there we go, that's better. Alright, shall we just crush him? It's completely overwhelming. It's not ideal, but... Alright, let's spread out again. See if we can do another horse sandwich. Someone charged. Oh, this sucks. Helmingus, how about you do it? In siege battles, we don't really excel, and I know there's a cheesy way to always lure them out in an offensive battle. To always force them to sally out, but I don't want to be cheesy. I want to be as cheese-free as possible. Although, don't get me wrong, I'm a large fan of cheese. I like cheese quite a lot, but only in my mouth and not in my game. Alright. Helmingus, though, pretty good unit. Gonna do some cav charges in the rear, although they're not proper charges. And these guys are going absolutely hammer. Helm Hammerhand on these bloody goblins, come on lads. There, they're done. They are done.
Our men have slain me all
There we go.
by the victory we have won.
Ah, still 167 is more than I would have liked, but oh well. That is, of course, that entire unit of spearmen, of course. My infantry, or my cavalry, was actually pretty unharmed. Alright, I'll see you back on the campaign map. There we go. Byrig is now ours. Did we get a man of the hour? No. Let's occupy it. Although that might have actually been a mistake. That was a mistake. I mean, 65 isn't too bad, but we need to get that population happy quickly. 2,000 gold coins. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that was a mistake. Spearman, go to Byrig. Can I leave Hillmens rest alone? I can. If I leave it on low tax rate. And Galmort can actually go to Byrig. It's min-maxing a little bit, but I do want to sally out rather soon. I should have exterminated, because now we'll be stuck here for far too long. Unless maybe if Galmort can just keep the peace on his own, but then we can move north towards Ostenethel, and then we can turn west towards Khazad-dûm. And with west, of course, I mean east. Okay. I still don't know what the hell is going wrong here. At least we have Hama. But yeah, Theodred is just bugged out. I still don't know how to fix him. Maybe there's a way to like spawn in a unit on his stack, if that makes sense. Or maybe there's a way to retrain him in Edoras. That's maybe one of the final things I want to try before we end this episode. I know I'm allowed to do a toggle fog of war, but I'll do that tomorrow, because this episode's already way too long, and here I am still trying to fix Theodred. It's your dad who was sick, not you. Of course he can't enter. He can walk like right inside Edoras. But he's not actually there. You can tell I'm like frowning and thinking because my chair's squeaking in the background, so I'm just like turning around like, how do I fix this? I guess I'll look up how to add in a unit, but yeah, that's a little bit too tricky to do that just offhand right now. So I'll just teleport Theodred back again. Man, this is really rough. Theodred 214 33 0. If we lose Theodred because of this, words cannot. But like, it still takes into account zone of control for like Ostenethel. Grishtak. Ah well, either way, I'll end it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. Kicking some goblin ass is always fun, as we are expanding more and more towards the north now, aiding our newfound friends, the Northern Dunedain. So that said, if you have any tips or tricks for me to fix Theodred, they are most welcome. And yeah, I'll just see you all tomorrow, eh? Bye bye.